When dealing with eagles and hawks, there's simply no way that you'll be able to protect yourself if you're not big enough, and cats certainly aren't. They get targeted and snatched off of their feet and end up meeting the most horrible fates as a result, which is exactly what we're about to see today. While driving down the road, this man spotted something by the side of it in the grass and decided to investigate. He pulled out his phone and started recording a hawk that had captured a cat and was sitting on top of it so it wouldn't escape. As soon as the hawk looked at the man was startled and jumped up in fear, startling the hawk and prompting it to fly away with its catch. It was both an interesting and a hilarious encounter. Having no idea that it was being watched by a hungry hawk, something grabbed this cat's attention and it decided to inspect it. We could not see what it was that the cat was after, but we could clearly see the hawk that was coming at it at 1,000,000 miles an hour from behind. The hawk was planning on snatching the cat away, but somehow missed. The cat continued doing what it was doing, completely unaware that it had just escaped the jaws of death. It wasn't enough that this poor little kitten got stuck in the fence and had no idea how to get unstuck. A bloodthirsty hawk had to be the first to notice it, and it immediately landed and grabbed hold of the unfortunate pet. The hawk looked like it was just chilling, but it was actually squeezing the poor little cat to death with its powerful talons. After hearing a ruckus and people making noises outside, this man came out to see what was happening, and he discovered a hawk on top of his roof. The hawk wasn't alone though. It was devouring prey that it had just caught, tarnishing the man's roof in the process. Here we have a wild cat that was trying to sneak into someone's farm to prey on their livestock. But what the hungry predator didn't realize was that it was the one that was about to become a meal. The wildcat suddenly stopped, and it could sense something coming for it, but it didn't know what. Faster than the blink of an eye, a hawk descended upon it like a lightning strike, leaving it no chance to escape. Another tragic incident of a hungry hawk snatching someone's pet cat away was caught on film here. I'm not sure why the owners brought their cat to the beach, but it was the last place that the poor kitten ever went. The hawk quickly dove down and grabbed the cat in its deadly talons, and there was no time at all for anyone to intervene and save the unfortunate pet. Two hawk parents landed in their nest carrying a hefty meal for their young ones. The hawks had captured and killed a cat, and they decided to go back to their nest to feed their offspring. The little ones weren't going to be able to bite off chunks from the dead cat's body, of course, and so the mom began the process of biting chunk after chunk out of the dead kitten's corpse to feed its younglings. This hawk had easily killed a cat and was free to start eating it, but it never did. The hawk seemed more confused than anything else, and it just stood there staring at the cameraman while gripping its dead prey in its talons. Finally, the hawk dropped the dead cat close by and just stood a couple feet away from it. It clearly had no idea what it was doing. A hawk landed right in front of this man with a little kitten in its talons, and the man was absolutely shocked. The little cat seemed like it belonged to someone, and the man was very slowly trying to approach the hawk to try and figure out whether or not the cat was alive. That wasn't a good idea at all, but the hawk never even allowed the man to get close. On one gloomy and rainy day, This unfortunate cat went out to try and find some food for its little kittens, but it was suddenly transported from one place to another against its will. A deadly hawk had snatched it away, and it was now trying to squeeze it to death using its powerful talons. The poor cat was completely helpless, and all that it could do was wait for the hawk to succeed in killing it. That wasn't going to take very long, of course, but the most horrible thing about this was that her little kittens were probably going to starve to death. A strange interaction took place here after a bald eagle landed next to someone's pet cat and started trying to ambush it. The cat was just sitting outside chilling when the eagle showed up, and even though it did not see it at first, it rushed to attack it as soon as it noticed it. The hawk was hesitant and not sure how to defeat the cat. It stood there watching the cat for some time, but the cat finally got bored and walked away. The opposite thing happened here. A curious cat was closely watching a young falcon that was nearby, and as soon as the small bird tried to fly away, the cat was able to intercept and capture it. The cat didn't seem too interested in killing or harming the bird, and as soon as the falcon started screaming, the cat let go of it. The surprising thing is that the falcon did not try to fly away after that. It was as if the two creatures had reached an agreement, and the small bird understood that the cat wasn't going to harm it in any way. Looking out his window, this man spotted a hawk standing on a tree, eating a dead cat. The hawk was completely focused on its meal, and it didn't notice the cat that had climbed the tree to see what it was eating and was standing right behind it. The hawk stretched out its wings to let the cat know not to come any closer, and the cat turned around to climb down. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.